Gaming has been a growing culture since the invention of the PCs. So, personally, I have been gaming for a really long time, almost about 25 years. I've spent about countless hours gaming as a way to kill boredom, and I found a really enjoyable source of entertainment. But the most important aspect is the connections built within the gaming community that allows global communication from all across the world. So recently, I found out from my friends that the gaming industry is going to be more regulated in an extreme way. So if you look at as far as back as 2019, the Chinese authorities targeted what they considered as a growing issue of online gaming addiction among minors, imposing daily time limits on gamers under 18. So if many of my viewers do not know, online gaming is a huge business in the global market. What makes these online games very addicting and very profitable in this case is the fact that microtransactions have been put into place with these games. Microtransactions are basically spending hard-earned money for in-game currency, and many of these games feature a mechanic inspired by capsule toy vending machines, as known as gachapon, or simply gacha in Japan. So in these games, players collect characters, items, or other virtual content through a random draw or pull system. The term gacha refers to virtual capsules or boxes that players open to reveal their rewards. Games such as Genshin Impact are an example where this mechanic is the most profitable, as seen back in around 2020. People spend a lot of money to get a future item or a character. So now, if you think about these, it harms the consumers and mainly minors because it is basically gambling if you think about it that way. So in a response to these companies, China regulators put forth proposals suggesting the implementation of rules mandating a minor mode on mobile devices. So this mode would aim to limit screen time and control context specifically for school children. So this is basically an anti-consumer practice. It's not limited to just China, but also prominent in the Western market, such as Diablo Immortal and Diablo 4 or FIFA. According to the New York Times, China's online gaming industry tops the world in both number of users, 650 million last year, as well as revenue, $45 billion, according to research by Goldman Sachs, an investment banker. So therefore, that is why business is extremely profitable in the gaming industry. The proposed rules, which are subject to public comment before making it finalized, are the latest in several rounds of curbs on the industry over the last few years. The plan would call for users to have spending limits on the game platforms and would prohibit minors from tipping video game live streamers. The draft also rules that, issued by the National Press and Publication Administration, would also try to lessen the incentives for players to keep coming back by banning game companies from offering rewards for daily logins. So additionally, the rules require computer servers and other equipment used by gaming companies to be located within China, and would stipulate that the content of games must not contain state secrets or endanger national security in this case. So some of the highlights are forbidding forced PvP in online games such as daily login bonus, first purchase bonus, and accumulative bonus. So if you don't know, many of the mobile games feature a daily login bonus or a daily login mechanic where you get rewards for signing in and logging on. From a psychological aspect, this preys on the fear of missing out, FOMO in this case. Of course, this is where you have the proposed restriction of not allowing to sell gacha random pull service until under 18s or younger, and limiting how much an underage person can spend based on their age. So following the proposed rules, gaming accounts for the majority of NetEase revenue and about 1/5 or less of Tencent and Bilibili third quarter revenue of chart data. This spooked investors crazily, and Tencent saw its share price went down as much as 16% during announcements, and shares of social media service Bilibili tanked around 14%. Investors appeared apprehensive about the potential revival of a stringent crackdown on the tech sector that commenced in late 2020 and persisted until around mid-2023. This crackdown had a significant impact on China's economy, which has been grappling with the challenges of achieving a robust recovery amid the 3 years of intermittent pandemic-related lockdowns. The regulatory body at the center of this concern, China's National Press and Publication Administration, seemingly reconsidered an initially tough stance rather swiftly. The day after it insulated the reassured the industry, stating that a notice on Saturday that it will thoroughly evaluate the industry's response and enhance proposed rules. Now, what do you guys think about these new proposed rules, and what are your thoughts on microtransactions in the video game industry? Let me know down in the comments down below. And keep in mind, this is not just happening like in Asian countries, this is also happening in the States too. And maybe this crackdown is a good thing or is a bad thing? Let me know down below, and make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, and I'll see you guys next time.